Hey folks, I am Becky with Enduring Finances. Welcome to my channel. Today we are taking a look at all of the breakdown for my stock portfolio for the month of February, the stocks that I purchased, how my overall sectors and stocks performed, and the individual dividends that I earned. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it. If you already watched my investment account, you know that we had a positive month. Let's see how positive it was. So we started 2024 with my portfolio valued at $39,941.50. Last month we saw an increase of 2.43% in market value. In February, we ended the month with a portfolio valued at $41,698.04, which was an increase of $786.19, just shy of 2% overall value increase in market value there, bringing this year to a total gain of $1,756.54, so about 4.3% in market value gain already 2 months into the year. If we look at it on this little sheet over here, it looks really good, but these are only small increases there, so I'm happy about that. Let's go ahead and see my strategy and how I reinvested those dividends in February. So last month we ended with real estate and healthcare and bonds and ETFs being pretty low. All of these are underneath usually right now, and we've been trying to increase those and even that out. We did that by investing into real estate sector by buying 2 shares of ticker symbol NNN, the triple N, which is a REIT company as well. We bought 2 shares at $38.85 a piece, spending a total of $77.70. And we can see how that impacts here, as well as market adjustments based off all the individual stocks in all of these sectors. Finance is now just a tiny bit below the target goal of 25%. Tech is still way over 21%, where I wanted at 15% of all of my stocks. Real estate is increased a slight bit from 12.9% to 13.5%, but we're still below that 15%, and we get a lot of our dividends from real estate and the finance sector, so we want those as close as we can to those target goals because that really impacts the dividend income that we make. Consumer staples is about right on. Utilities is a little bit below 10%, but it's increased since last month. Healthcare as well, 3.5%. We want it to be at 5% of the total target value. Energy is down below 4.8%. It's down below 5%. And telecommunication is also down below that 3% at 2.6%. Bonds and ETFs is getting really close to being a whole percentage down, which means we're going to invest in that soon. It's down to 1.1% where we want it to 2%, and industrials is right on the money with that 2%. Consumer discretionaries is down slightly at 1.4% of my total value for the portfolio, and then materials is also down at 0.7% instead of that 1% margin of the month. And we can see how the investing and the dividend increases in these companies impacts that total dividend yield, because we see that down here. This is broken down by how many dividends I'm earning per month in each one of these sectors. So total, it will be per year I'm earning for each one of these sectors. So last month we ended it at $13.12.48. This month we are ending it with $13,370.26. So about a $5 increase in dividend yield for the total year, which is really awesome. And that is partly because we invested in ticker symbol NNN. So very happy about that. Let's jump over and look at all of the dividends combined and the total dividend income that I earned for February this last month. It's one of our lower months. We know based off of all the data from the couple years that I've been doing this that we get hit with semi-high month, low month, and then a high month. So this is going to be one of those low months. We came in at $81.19 in total dividends for February. For the year, we are just shy of $200 there, so we're doing okay. Let's go ahead and look at all the individual dividends that I earned that make up this $81.19. All right, dividend number 1 coming in on the 3rd of February, ticker symbol GIS. We earned $5.40 off the 9 shares that I own, and this company is down about $15.12 in this position, so not a huge loss in market value there. Dividend number 2 coming in on the 3rd of February again is ticker symbol T, AT&T. We earned $10.82 from the 39 shares that I own, and this company is down about 5.6% in market value, so not a bad loss there. And this company is a little bit on the bigger side, coming in at 2.61% of my entire portfolio breakdown as an individual stock. And we know, based off of the yearly review that I just did of 2024 and how we ended with the portfolio, that the companies in my portfolio are an average about 1.6%. So anything below that is very much below average, and the ones that are above that are going to be really, really high, like Apple and Costco. Those really take the cake at that. But 2.61 is a pretty good impact in my portfolio. Moving on, dividend number 3 coming in on the 7th of February, ticker symbol BK, which is the Bank New York Mellon Corporation. We earned $2.35 from the 5 shares that I own, and this company is up over 109% in its position for a market value gain of $232.30. So we are continuing to see that kind of increase, which I am very happy about. Dividend number 4 coming in on the 5th of February is ticker symbol BNDX, which is the Vanguard Total International Bond ETF, which makes up my bond sector primarily because I don't have a lot of money to invest in the individual avenues in that. We earned 31 cents from the 3 shares that I own of that ETF, and it is staying right on the money, about $5 loss total market value, so nothing to it really. Dividend number 5 coming in on the 10th of February is ticker symbol AXP, which is the American Express company. I earned $7 from the 7 shares that I have, and this company is up over 139% in its position in market value gain. That is a total of $1,226.54 that I have gained since I bought these positions total. And this is one of the bigger companies in my portfolio, coming in at 5.15% of the total market value. Dividend number 6 coming in on the 13th of February is the biggest company in my portfolio, ticker symbol AAPL, which is Apple. We earned $3.75 from the 15 shares that I own. It's a tech company, so it's lower on the dividends but higher on the market value increases, which is why we are seeing a 120.3% increase in market value since I purchased these shares, which is about $1,980. So a pretty dang good increase there, and it is 8.87% of my entire portfolio, so just below 9% of all the stocks that I own. So it's a big one that impacts a lot in my portfolio. Dividend number 7 coming in on the 14th of February, Valentine's Day, ticker symbol ABBV. We earned $1.64 from the 1 share that I own, and this has gone up 95.1% increase in market value. It is increased $101.88 exactly since when I purchased the share originally. And this company is the only company this whole month to increase its dividend. It increased it from $1.55 a share to $1.64 a share. So a 9-cent increase in dividend income, and it is way over $100 gain in market value. So this company is doing very, very well and performing very well. Dividend number 8 coming in on the 18th of February is ticker symbol KMI, which is Kinder Morgan Incorporated. We earned $2.01 from the 7 shares that I own, and this company is also doing really well. It is up over 101.6% increase in gains in market value, which is just over $95. So we are doing pretty good. We've got a lot of really good companies this month to show you. Dividend number 9 coming in on the 14th of February. I didn't organize these. Sorry about that. So another one coming on the 14th of February is ticker symbol NNN, which we just bought a new share of as well. We earned $6.96 off the 14 shares of this stock, and it is increased about 6% in market value, so a tiny increase there. Nothing like those hundreds and almost 200% increases, but happy to see it coming through. Dividend number 10 coming in on the 14th of February again is ticker symbol O, which is Realty Income Corporation. We earned $2.90 from the 11 shares that I own, and this company is down about 6.6% loss in market value, about $44.50 lost there. So not as bad, but not breaking even either. But it is real estate, and real estate has been hit pretty hard recently, so I'm not surprised on that. Dividend number 11 coming out on the 18th of February, ticker symbol OHI, which is Omega Healthcare Investors. We're at $18.76, making it my highest paid dividend total this month. We have 28 shares in this position, and we're up about 22.6% with a gain of $190.40 in market value increase, so pretty good there. And it is about 2.5% of my entire portfolio, so a slightly bigger investment in healthcare. Dividend number 12 coming in on the 18th of February again is ticker symbol OKE. We earned $4.95 from the 5 shares that I own, and we're up again over 115% in this position for a gain of $268.55 since when I originally purchased these stocks. So another big one that is up high. Dividend number 13 coming in again on the 18th of February. It's the last one from the 18th. Is ticker symbol STAG. We earned 99 cents from the 8 shares that I own, and this company is almost even Steven with a loss of 2.1% in market value, which is about $6. Dividend number 14 coming in on the 21st of February is ticker symbol COST, Costco, one of my favorite companies to invest in. We earned $3.48 from the 3 shares that I own, and we are up over 183% in this position for a market value gain of $2,035.74 as of the end of February. So we are just seeing that increase and increase and increase. Right now, this company makes up about 7.7% of my entire portfolio, so it's up there, beneath Apple is one of the biggest characters that's impacting. But moving right along, dividend number 15 coming in on the 24th of February, ticker symbol RY, Canadian company, Royal Bank of Canada. So we're seeing that Canadian tax, that extra tax come out courtesy of my brokerage account, which is 15%. Meaning we brought in $2.65 in dividend income for the 3 shares that I own, and we're up over 44% in this position, just shy of $109 in market value increase. And dividend number 16 coming on the 25th of February, ticker symbol SIRI, which is Sirius XM Holdings, which is Sirius Radio. We earned 27 cents in dividends from the 1 share that I own, and we have lost $19.27 for a total loss of 44.3% in market value. So not too bad there. Thing is only 1 share, and it only makes up 0.06% of my portfolio, so very, very, very small impact there. But it still impacts. Dividend number 17 is one of my monthly dividend earners, coming in on the 25th of February, ticker symbol EFC, which is Ellington Financial. We earned $7.15 from the 55 shares that I own, and we are down about 21% in this position for a loss of about $208. And then the last dividend coming in on the 18th of February is my monthly dividend earner, ticker symbol LTC, which is in real estate. We earned $1.90 again from the 10 shares that I own, and we're even for a loss of about 7% in market value, which is about $26.30, so not too shabby there. But those 18 individual dividends wrap up that $81 that I earned in dividend income. Let's go ahead and jump over to my favorite part, which is where all of this information and data impacts the statistics of how my portfolio is performing on a on a penny level, and the goals that I've set for myself as far as long-term investment with the portfolio and just for 2025. So let's jump into that now. Alright, so first thing we can see is the dividend yield, and this is based off a monthly dividend yield for all of the income, all the dividends that I have, and how that impacts based off of how much the portfolio is valued at total. So we saw a slight decrease from January. We are now at 3.16% dividend yield, and we have not been at 4% in a hot minute, which means I need to adjust the way that I'm investing and my strategy in different sectors to kind of bring that dividend yield up a little bit. Real estate has been hard, but we gotta keep that up. We want that to be at 4%. As far as per year, based on how this is strategically broke down, I will earn $1,317.26 every single year based off this portfolio right now. If we were to look at that per month on average, that would be $109.77. We saw a 40-cent increase in this, so that's pretty dang good. Per week, that would average to $25.33 in dividend income. Per day, that is $3.61. Per hour, that is 15 cents. And then per minute, we saw our first jump up with this. We've been at 0.2 of a penny for over a year plus, and now we are officially at 0.3 of a penny made every minute from this stock portfolio. So I'm excited about that one because it's a little bitty increase that we've been tracking down for a long time, and we finally hit it. Moving along though, if we were to compare this dividend yield and the income that we're making to a 40-hour work week, we would be getting paid 63 3/10 every hour, 40 hours a week. So not quite there to replace your dividend, to replace your part-time job or your full-time job or anything like that, but we are moving forward with it. And then right now, this is just where it breaks down as far as the average daily earnings. We started at $3.60 last month, and now we're at $3.61, and this chart is just very small, but it'll get bigger and be interesting to see how that bounces around as we move through the year, because we know last year it was up and down and all around, and we're going to see that go this year as long as we follow along with this journey. Let's jump into the goals. So I already mentioned that we want to have a 4% yield on portfolio, and that is true. We want to be able to earn 4% annual dividend return. That should be monthly because that's what we're looking for here, which would be about $2,000 a month in dividend income, or $65.75 a day on average. And to get that with a 4% yield, we would need about $600,000 in the portfolio to achieve that. Goals for 2025, earn $1,400 in dividends for the year. Right now, we are just shy of $200, and we're 2 months in, so we might hit this, and it's going to be exciting. We want the portfolio to reach a value of $44,750. We are down below $42,000, so we're far away from that, but we're going to slowly work our way to that with lots to go. We want to reach $113 in dividends earned average monthly. Right now, we are just shy of $110, which is pretty dang huge. So as soon as we hit that, we'll check this box off over here and keep moving forward. And then we want to reach $3.62 a day in dividends earned on average. And right now, we are 1 cent off from earning that. Just 1 cent away from knocking off this goal for the year. And we got a long way to go before we cross off this $3.80 in daily dividend earnings. But we are moving right along. I'm very happy with how the stock portfolio is performing. We do need to adjust our investment strategy to bring that percentage up of the dividend yield, but very happy as far as market value increase. If you watch my investment return video, the last one I did, my stock portfolio went up, and my 2 retirement accounts got hit, and they lost a little bit of money last month, which is, I think, the first time that has ever happened where my stock portfolio has outperformed that much, just based on how I invest differently than those retirement accounts that are target date funds specifically towards when I retire. So that was a big win for me. I'm very happy with how my stock portfolio has performed, and I'm excited to see that 0.3 of a penny coming in every minute now. So I'm going to take that little win and I'm going to run with it. And I'm going to leave this here, and I will see you folks next time. Hopefully your portfolio also performed really well, and you're seeing your dividend income come in, and you're able to invest and keep moving forward. So I will check in with you next time. Bye, folks.